This is Dave from Candid Wholesale. We are back. It is day 3 of Portland Supply here as part of the Open on Candid virtual trade show platform. We are highlighting 100 Portland brands selling their wares to retailers. And this half hour, we're going to be talking about jewelry. So, excuse me, I need to get our presenters queued up. It looks like our first presenter is going to be Rachel. It says you're just Rachel in here, but I'm going to assume you are the correct Rachel from Barrow PDX. And if you are, let's get started. If you want to tell the world a little bit about yourself, your brand, your process, jump right in.
Okay, wait, can you see me yet?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, you know I'm bad at zooming. Hold on, start video. There I am, hi.
Hi.
Okay, well, I'm Rachel from Barrow PDX. So this is my studio and I make porcelain and cotton jewelry. Let me see if we can get slightly better light here, maybe. Oh, I'm going right now.
Yeah,
Great.
Sorry.
Cool, all right.
Well, that was a dramatic pause, but yeah, go ahead and just tell us about yourself. Yeah.
So I have been making jewelry for about 6 years now, using Zoom for about 60 seconds. And this is my studio where I make everything start to finish. So all of the porcelain is hand built, hand fired. All of the cord is hand dyed. So I'll see if I can bring you a little closer and give you a tour of what that looks like. So for all of our necklaces, the cord starts like this, and then I dye it to different colors. So this is one of my favorite colors right now. It's like a really good brown. And then once I've done that, I braid the cords to look like these. So these are a couple pieces from my previous collection.
Oh, those are great.
And yeah, so they're all porcelain and hand-dyed cotton. But then what I really love about my newest collection are these capsule earrings, which I'm wearing a pair of if you can see them. So they are 3 pieces of, trying to find some better light for you, 3 pieces of pigmented porcelain, and they are completely interchangeable. So like if you want to wear a lot of dangles, you can, but if you want to just take it down.
That's so clever.
And if you get 2 pairs, you can make like different color combos. So this is the one I've been wearing a lot. It's just like creams and browns. The studio is terrible light-wise.
No, this is great. We can see them clearly, and that's really fun and great.
You're just so well lit. You look like you do this for a living.
I feel like a sandwich that was made 2 hours ago.
Well, good. Then we're not alone. But since a lot of us are wearing masks these days, I've also been making a lot of studs because you probably don't have this problem, but pulling the mask up and down if you're wearing dangly earrings gets really annoying. So this is one of my favorite studs right now. It really packs a lot of punch, even though it's little. And believe it or not, it is also all porcelain. So it's black porcelain on top and then white porcelain on the bottom with a gold overglaze. That's
beautiful.
So it's just a real gold, kind of like a gilded almost layer that sits on top of the porcelain. And it has a matching necklace. So,
nice.
I've been up to in here a little bit. And then for people who like flashy jewelry, which is very much me, I've also been making a lot of really huge pieces that are still not too heavy. So let's see if I can, this is an example of one that is very, it will get you noticed, but it's lightweight and it's drapey, so it doesn't bonk around too much.
Yeah.
For me, that's key.
Yeah, these are great.
Thanks.
Do you so for retailers who are interested in getting into your collection, do you have like a new store party pack or anything that you would recommend of best sellers or easy entry points?
I would really say at least a couple pairs of these, because I've had a lot of people buy more than one pair because of the interchangeability, and also they're just good for people who don't know what kind of earring person they are. They don't know whether they could be a big dangly person. They mostly wear little ones. It's a good starter because you can wear something very, very simple and then sort of work your way up. Like you're going out earring, you're just afternoon Zoom earring.
Yeah. I love it. No, they're great.
Yeah,
I love the shapes too. They're very flowy and organic and
thank you so much. Yeah, I've spent too much time playing with shapes in the studio.
No, I understand the amount of time it takes to get the curve just right.
Oh yeah. Oh, so many little pieces of cardboard cut out and then rejected in my studio.
But when you find it, you found it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Rachel from Barrow PDX. Come find her and her wares on Portland Supply. We're here all week. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for giving us a tour. Up next, we've got Audrey from Audrey Weaves. Audrey is Audrey Weaves. Audrey Weaves. Let me give you the mic and let you have at it.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi. Yes,
Hi.
We can hear you. Welcome.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. I'm really excited to be here.
We're excited to have you.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I've been telling other presenters is we're just, we should be at a trade show right now, but we're not. So just pretend you're standing at your booth and a webcam has come up to you and asked you what you do and to introduce yourself.
Here we go. Here's my booth, my apartment booth. So I'm Audrey from Audrey Weaves. So I'm a weaver. I've been weaving for over 30 years since I'm a kid, and making wall hangings as well as jewelry. Yeah, you can see a little example of my jewelry here. So it's very, very small tapestries that I hang onto pieces of metal and golden hooks or chains for ornament on your body, so not only for your home.
That's great.
Yeah, it's been really fun, and my company is pretty young. It's about a year and a half old, and I've been selling all over the US, a little bit in Japan and Canada as well. And it's been so good, and the demand has been wonderful, to the point that I've been pivoting my business a little bit, where I've been thinking about a way for people to experience what I experience when I weave, and thinking about people making their own pieces instead of me making pieces and them buying it. Because it's also, it's price point is fairly high. I mean, it's decent, but it's still a budget. So I know I'm in the jewelry section, but I want to talk to you about the tiny weaving kit.
Please. This is all just to give some semblance of guidance. Yeah.
The thing is, people would buy a tiny weaving kit, which looks just like this. So it's really tiny. And it has the loom, the yarns, the needle, the scissors, the thread, for them to make their own piece.
That's so great.
Price point is much lower. So you get to be creative, and so you can weave your own pieces just the way I do. So here is a little example. And I have many, many, many. Here's another one. So they can be also hung into little little window frames, which I sell as well. And so the kit has a small loom, so very tiny, which is plenty to weave a lot, actually. It has the yarns, which are very beautiful cotton yarns from Japan. It's quite elegant. It has the colorway, so it comes in 4 colorways. Each colorway has a name, so tranquility, awake, awareness, things that evoke those kind of feelings, and an example of what you can do, but you get to create your own, really. And it comes with a meditation, because I'm also a yoga and meditation teacher. It comes with instruction videos, everything you need to make your own piece. And so then your piece becomes your little talisman, whatever you want to do with it, whether you want to hang it at home or put it on looking for my examples here, a necklace, which you can buy as well. You can attach it like this.
Yeah.
And it could become an ornament for the home, but anything really. Here's another example with a gold chain. So really the point is, the goal is, I want people to be creative as well, and yeah, have art being accessible to everyone. So not only me making the pieces, but people getting hands-on and getting to the meditative state that I get in when I weave, and be able to just play.
That's great. Yeah. So aside from just traditional jewelry focused stores, are there any other, I mean, I know you're sort of jumping across media here in terms of textiles and kits. What type of store would you want to reach out to you, and do you think you would sell well in?
So typically I've been selling to high-end stores and gift stores of museums all around the country. Really gift stores of all sorts. I'm thinking also children's stores would be a good fit. Bookstores. I'm thinking even in Portland, for example, places like New Seasons, which the one who's not in Portland right now is kind of like the Whole Food of Portland. It's like any places where there's a gift area, because I think it's really accessible to a wide range of people. And what's great with a tiny weaving kit is, unlike jewelry, where jewelry is tricky. You buying a piece of jewelry for someone is quite a commitment, but with a kit, it's very open. So it's a very easy gift, and the price point is fairly low for what it is, for the quality of the bag and the loom and all. It's $38 a piece, obviously for wholesale. Minimum is quite low. Minimum order is quite low as well. So
that's great.
Yeah.
No, and it's true. I think this seems like it would do especially well in the holiday season, obviously. Doubly so, because I know every parent I talk to is trying desperately to make any part of the day that they can feel somewhat educational, or like it's just anything that's not just staring at a screen in your free time. And I think that these types of crafty things are currently selling like hotcakes, and I don't see that ending anytime soon, unfortunately. But that seems like it fits that void in the perfect balance of arts and crafts.
Yeah, I think it is. Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Audrey. That's Audrey Weaves. You can find her on Portland Supply. And up next, we have, let's see, who is next on our list? We have Lluvia from Indigenous come up. Let me give you the power to present. There we go.
Hello.
Welcome. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, nice to be here. Yeah, my name is Lluvia Morello, and I'm with Indigenous Come Up, a local Portland business. We sell Indigenous made and design arts, crafts, and jewelry. So should I just jump into it?
Yeah, dive in. Let us know.
So we have some fun products. I'm just going to share a few with you, but we are also happy to work with anybody to make some custom products. So first, I'm going to share with you our jingle earrings, which you can see behind me a little bit. It's a picture of a jingle dancer. So you'd never normally find these lovely jingle combs, several hundred of them on a jingle dancer. And the dress makes this lovely sound whenever the dancer breathes or moves or dances. So here at Indigenous Come Up, we make earrings out of them. And we make a million different styles of jingle earrings. I'm going to share with you, so all our styles are available in copper, gold, and brass. And these are our large jingles. They're a little bit larger than the ones I'm wearing right now. And they just come in the simple version. And then we have our simple jingles, which don't make any sound individually because some people we have found have a little bit of ear sensitivity to sound. And then we have our original single jingles, where you find two strands of beads inside that help make a lovely jingle sound. And then we have our double jingles. So that makes a little bit louder of a sound, and you're kind of more guaranteed a sound with the two jingles chiming against each other. But yeah, we make a million different varieties of them, as you can see behind me. And that's our main product, but then we also have a lot of logo merchandise, which this is our logo, the eagle and the condor. This is an enamel pin that we have available. We have available in 2 different sizes. This is the smaller one. We also have rubber backs or metal backs. We have them available again in silver, gold, or copper, and also in white or turquoise are our options. So we also, our enamel pins and then our necklaces that we also have for sale. And so on the back of all the enamel pins and the necklaces, and actually we have keychains, it says Pachakutek, which is the indigenous word for the prophecy of the eagle and the condor, and then it says Indigenous come up. So we also have our little keychains that are actually very popular. And then we also have our block art prints. So these, right now we're mostly making them in cards. Each of them is hand pressed. So it's a stationery, but really it's a piece of art. And when we're in person and selling to folks, they really recognize that because you can feel texture on the, each one is signed by the artist. So this is our logo. We also have fun designs like the new COVID card. We're also open to doing your logo. We did that with a local nonprofit recently, so they're able to thank their donors and what have you through a personalized hand-printed card. So those are our main items, but like I said, we love to get crafty, especially around the holidays. We usually make some fun holiday earrings. These are just an example, but you know, we love to play with beads and colors. Yeah, and so that is mostly what I have to, as far as products to share with you. But so we are fairly new. So if you are interested in wholesale order, please email us or contact us through our website. We didn't quite get the wholesale catalog up yet, but we're happy to work with everybody with any orders.
Wonderful. Yeah. Do you have recommendations in terms of like what types of stores should seek you out, or what a good first order would look like?
Sure. Well, I think we fit into a few different categories as far as we have plenty of jewelry. Also, you know, our keychains and our enamel pins are really great because anybody could use those things. They're small, they're cute little gifts. So like at an airport or any kind of bookstore, gift shop. I think and you know, some people are really collectors of enamel pins, and ours is pretty unique, I would say that. And then also with our cards, we would fit so well in like a stationery store or any kind of gift giving situation. We do make larger art prints, block prints, so definitely in like a gallery or an art store. Currently, you could find some of our products at PDX Exchange on Mississippi. And yeah, we used to do tons of in-person powwows and marketplaces and have really had to shift. So we are Yeah, we're totally accessible, and I think we're really versatile. Any place that's also highlighting Oregon made and Oregon, artists or Indigenous artists, I think we would make a great addition to that kind of store.
Wonderful. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I love those jingle earrings. They're lovely, and there is something about that sound that is just unlike any other jingle bell. It's really something special. All right. Well, I believe, unless I'm missing something, that rounds out our 11 o'clock set.
Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Lluvia. For anyone just catching up, we are running through a large swath of the 100 brands that are selling currently on Portland Supply. It's a virtual trade show hosted on the Open on Candid platform, and it is being curated by A&O Portland, which is a division of Prosper Portland, Portland Made, and Mercatus PDX. You can find it at portland-supply.openoncandid.com. There's a link up on the Facebook page where we're live streaming this, as well as I'll throw it into the Zoom channel in case somehow somebody made it onto the Zoom call without knowing about the event itself otherwise. But we're very excited to be here. We wish we could be doing this in person, but since we can't, this is, for me at least, it's the next best thing. I've been having conversations with people all day. I hope it's been as much fun for those of you watching at home as it has been for me. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be back at 11:30.